I always think when you're starting anything, like even me, if I'm starting anything, I always think like, who can I collab with that has an audience, but like it's not a massive audience. Because if I'm just trying to get something out of someone and they're massive, they're not really going to do it back. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to get that favor back out of someone. So if you go and you approach like, you know, the biggest label or the biggest like celebrity or whoever, it's going to be hard. You know, they probably won't respond, right? But like if you approach someone that has a bit of a following, which is like, you know, a few thousand or something like that, that's also trying to build something and you're trying to offer something in return, you know?
100.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like trying to, like, I just think that the way to get more attention is like trying to like collab with different people, and that doesn't mean just musically, that also means like collab in terms of content, because you are good with the content, but like how can you, I think you should think about like how can you use some of those videos that you already do or some of the songs that you already have to put on other people's
This is when
shit.
you come into this, do you know what I mean? Just
Yeah, I mean,
puzzle to, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean,
you know
like
what I'm
that,
saying?
you know, it's true. Like, I find all that stuff super interesting, and that's like, I'm always more than happy to help on that stuff. It's more like, but that stuff has to come from you, because it's like, it's led from you with your content every day. Like you're posting all that stuff, you know. So I can. I'm not an expert at it. I'm just seeing lots of things and like patterns in different people's careers, or just like how just different brands do stuff. And I just feel like let's have a look at your Instagram right now. Let's analyze it.
Your Instagram's popping there, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. It brings, especially when I hear J&J,
just going up
energy.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you're doing stuff like you're doing. That's like a challenge, isn't it? Yeah. Like stuff like that is really good, man. I think what you need though is to kind of your thing is like an attention problem, not on your side, but like you need people to have attention on you. Do you know what I mean? And like the only way to really do that, like in my opinion, shows are good, but only if they bring you value. Like only if it's like a show that like is a good association. If you do something with Link Up TV or whoever like that, all that stuff's good because you're building relationships with them. Like you have to think like if you do a show like with Link Up TV, the show in itself might get you a few fans, but the more valuable thing out of that show is the relationship with those guys. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And you have to look at shows like on a case-by-case basis. But I think the thing that doesn't fucking cost you anything and is just like literally you could do at home is the fucking social media shit. Like that. Like, do you know how to use Instagram to where you can like if you put a location and then like, you know, this is like the Strand, whatever, but those top 9 are like the most popular ones. You know that shit, right?
No.
Okay. So like what's the location that's good for you, or that's where are you from? Like what location can I put in here that's like that, you know, that's, you know, your hood or whatever?
Camden.
Okay, so like if I put Camden, yeah? If I put whatever, so all these come up. So you have like Camden Town. So these first 9 are the top posts. So that means that these are not like the most recent ones, but they're the ones that have the most traction in terms of people are engaging with it and all of that, right? Whatever, like this is like, I don't know, this is like a German blogger probably or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know? Oh. But these are people that have tagged that location. So my thing is like, the fucking awesome thing about this shit is that you could be so specific with it. You could pick a shop down your street, and then you could see the top 9 people that did it. Or you could pick like anything, yeah? So my point is that when you look at this, if you spend some time looking at this shit, then you might find other people on here that, whether it's like, you know, there's so many like amateur bloggers, like everyone wants to be a fucking blogger, right? And they'll want to have like followers and all that stuff. So like find people like that, because those people are always hungry for content, so they'd love to have your song or your video or your challenge or whatever. So you could do like a challenge collab video with them. Okay. And if they have like 5,000 followers, then you're getting exposed to their 5,000. Do you know what I mean? And the more you do that, then that's going to bring more and more people towards you. Like that's what I mean. Like that stuff is like such a no-brainer to me, because it's like it's not going to cost you anything. Like it's authentic to people, because people see through shit now. So like You could put £20 on a Facebook ad or on an Instagram ad. It's cool. It might, you get a few more likes on the picture, but it doesn't actually really bring you like a genuine interaction. Whereas if some girl down the street follows that blogger because, whatever, she's like a fitness blogger and that goes into fitness, but that girl posts, a fitness video with your song, and then that, you know what I mean? Like the girl then goes like, fuck, I like that song, and then she starts listening to your music, then you've got a real fan, which is, that's more...
It's more effective.
That's what I mean, that's more valuable to you for the rest of your career versus... me telling you like, yo, you spend like £100 on an Instagram ad, because then it will just like get a few more views on that video, but it won't be real. Do you know what I mean?